So today we have to begin with the new topic, right? The reported speech will be continued, but now we are going to discuss how we have to change imperative sentences into reported speech. But before that, you should know what imperative sentences are. Do you know imperative sentences?
I forget.
You forgot. Okay, no problem. Imperative sentences are, for example, mother said to you, make round chapatis. Teacher said, don't make any noise. Librarian said, do not tear the pages of the book. Right? The PTI said, come in a line. So these kinds of sentences where there is no subject, where there is no other word, but it almost begins with a verb, right? The main verb, stop, stand, make, etc. Now, what do these sentences do you think they express? When the mother says, make round chapatis, PTI says, come in a line. So what do you think? What are they expressing?
Order.
They express order, yes. Any other?
Some of request also.
Yes, request also. They express order, request, suggestion, pleading, permission, that is asking for permission, right? Etc. etc. This is what you are going to learn. So first you have to learn what imperative sentences are. Then you have to learn to change them into simple sentences so that you can convert them into indirect or reported speech. All right? Yes. So here it is, the definition. Imperative sentences express command, right? Command, fire at the enemy. Order, right? Suggestion or a request. Not only these, many more things we'll discuss. We use these types of sentences in our daily life. Hindi में भी हम discuss करते हैं. When somebody says, यहाँ नहीं जाओ, वहाँ नहीं जाओ, बातें मत करो, ठीक से बैठो, TV बंद करो, light बंद करो. What are these? These are imperatives, right? So how so many times in our day-to-day conversation, we are using imperatives. Is that clear? So these kinds of sentences are also known as directives because they provide direction to whoever is being addressed, right? When you are told, make round chapatis. So mother is addressing whom? Mother is directing you to make round chapatis. PTI says, come in a line. So what is PTI doing? PTI instructed. Who? Of course, the students to come in line. Is that clear? Now you have to learn how to make imperatives into indirect speech. First of all, you just look at this collage of the pictures. Fine, all these pictures speak of imperatives. This girl, God, please help me to understand your plans. Can you make out what does it express? What is the girl doing?
She is requesting to the God.
She is requesting the God to help. Any other? Look at the picture carefully. The girl requested the God to help her to understand his plans. Okay. Now, anything else?
I'm pleading.
Pleading. Okay, fine. Any other? You are close to this now. She is standing with folded hands. Usually this is the posture we have when we are talking to God.
Help.
No. What do we do with the folded hands?
Prayer.
Yes, prayer. So The girl prayed to God to help her to understand his plans. Is that clear? So pray can also be used as a verb. The substitute of the reporting verb said. Okay, because it is expressing prayer here. Yes. Now here, can you just make out in this picture?
Command.
Command. What command she is giving?
Them to keep silent.
To keep silence. Oh, I didn't need to tell you. You yourself changed it into indirect speech. Anmol, this is what I want. Good, well done. You know that what it is. Why you said it? Unknowingly and unconsciously, because we are using these in our day-to-day conversation. Right? How you said that the girl commanded to keep silence. It can be the girl told to keep silence also. The girl wants to keep silence. Maybe if it is in the hospital, the girl wants to keep silence. From place to place also, the expression changes. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now come to this picture. The photographer taking photos. Just try to remember what do the photographers say when they are clicking.
His suggestion and request.
No. Okay, sorry, you said request. Okay. Suggestion is also correct. Request is also correct. Yes. What do you think does the photographer say?
He is saying to keep smile too.
Can you see this?
Please.
Yeah. Smile, please. The photographer says, smile, please. So the photographer requested to smile. When you say requested, then you don't need to add please, right? Or you can say, as you said, suggested, that is also correct. Then you would say the photographer suggested politely to smile, right? Okay, let's go to the next. Stay home, stay safe. Yes. What is this?
Command.
Any other?
Request, suggestion.
Okay. Suggestion is very appropriate. There is another word close to suggestion you can use in place of suggestion. Can you think of it?
Advise.
Right, very correct. Okay, so everyone advised to stay home and stay safe. Everyone suggested to stay home, to stay safe. Right? Okay, here, can you just make out what this poster says? Which imperative do you get out of this poster? Okay, I say run first.
Order.
Order. Encouraged, it can be encouraged also, right? Okay. Father encouraged Tom to run fast. Father ordered Tom to run fast. Yes. Come to the next. Don't run on the stairs. Look at the poster very carefully. Look at this logo also, and then try to make out what it expresses.
Suggestion or order?
No, sorry, not suggestion nor order.
Advised.
Okay, you can say advice. Any other?
No, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. Yes, everyone instructed the boy not to run on the stairs. Everyone advised the boy not to run on the stairs. There is another word. I don't know whether you are familiar with the word or not. Everyone forbade the boy to run on the stairs. But do remember, when we use forbid, the past of forbid is forbid. So when we use forbid, then we don't use not, because forbade meaning not to. Okay, so everyone forbade the boy to run on the stairs. That means not to run on the stairs. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we go to the next?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now here is another collage. Yes, look at this. Open your books, please.
Teacher requesting to the students to open your books.
Okay, the teacher would request the students to open their books.
And she is commanding.
Okay. Since it is please here, so you thought it should be requested. Okay, that's fine. The teacher requested the students to open their books, right? You can simply say the teacher asked the students to open their books. The teacher told the students to open their books, right? Okay, here, look at this. Yes. What do you guess about this poster?
Ma'am, the mom is scolding to the
Okay.
child.
Yes. So what do you think she must be scolding about?
She's order.
Okay.
Ma'am, is this bag in the hand of child?
Right, right.
I don't know.
Okay. Maybe we can say the mother scolded the girl not to be late for the school. Right? If we just take imperative, it could be, mother said, don't be late to the school. All right. So mother scolded the girl not to be late to the school. This can be one. Or it can be that mother instructed the girl, instructed her daughter to do her homework. Mother instructed her daughter to complete her homework. Mother instructed her daughter to go to school on time. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, please do not touch. Do not touch strange objects. Yes.
Ma'am, instruct.
No. Here, what is it you see? Caution. So the notice cautioned everyone not to touch strange objects. Right? Okay. Here, clean your room.
Order.
Okay.
And instruct.
Yes, it can be order, it can be instruct.
And told also.
Yes, told also. Mother told her child to clean his room. The hostel warden ordered the children to clean their room. Right? Or the mother told her, the teacher instructed the students to clean their room. It can be anything. But during this discussion, you learned not only the expressions that they express, the request, order, caution, warning, suggestion, advice, etc., etc. But you had also changed these imperatives into reported speech. How you did? You added to infinite, right? To open your books, to open their books. Yes, wherever required, you change the pronouns. But you did not use that. You did not do anything else. You simply added to. This is how you have to change, except in one situation. One or two situations What are those 1 or 2 situations that I will discuss? Yes, now let us take up one by one the things which are expressed by the imperatives. When imperative sentences express a request or instruction, right? Look at the sentences. The old woman said to the boy, please help me cross the road. The old woman requested the boy. How do you say it is requested?
Ma'am, because the please help me cross the road. So please.
Right, right. The word please expresses a request. And the situation also makes it very clear that it's a request. The old woman requested the boy. Said to is changed into requested. The boy. Please is deleted. Please is not used then when you use request. Do remember, okay? And then the speech is combined by adding a preposition to. Then we make it an infinite, that is to help. To help her, because me refers to the old woman, her cross the road. The rest of the rules are the same. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, come to the next. Jim said to me, please lend me your pen. Jim requested me to lend him my pen. Now you see that there are so many times we people use these sentences. You will ask your friends, please share your book with me. Please lend your notebook to me for notes. Isn't it? So many times. So, and how we change them into reported speech? I requested her to lend me her notes. I requested her to share her book with me. Right? Okay. Mother said to me, shut down your computer after finishing your work. Mother instructed me to shut down. This is mother's instruction. You are on computer, you are working on computer. It's always a mother's instruction to shut it down after you finish your work. Doesn't it happen in our everyday's life?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Mother instructed me to shut down my computer after finishing my work. You are studying on a study table, right? And the mother would say, she would say, pack up all clear your table before you leave. So what is this mother's instruction? This is not order. This is mother's instruction. Mother instructed me to clear the table before I left. Right? Teacher said to the students, make an index on the first page of your notebook. Again, this is an instruction. The teacher is giving instructions. The very first day when the teacher tells you which notebooks are to be made, how the notebooks have to be maintained, these are the instructions given to you people?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? The teacher would say you have to make 2 notebooks. In both the notebooks, make index on the first page of your notebook. So you see, it's something very practical. Teacher instructed the students to make an index on the first page of their notebook. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now command and order. Mr. Patel said to Reena, bring all the files to the conference room. The statement clearly suggests Reena must be Mr. Patel's secretary or peon or some subordinate, junior subordinate. So he is giving an order to Reena. Right, Mr. Patel ordered Reena. Now set to is changed into ordered. Ordered Reena. Then comma inverted commas deleted. Non-finite is used. That is to bring all the files to the conference room. Yeah? Mr. Yes?
Ma'am, Mr. Patel instructed, it can be or not.
No, if you just look at the statement, bring all the files to the conference room. Instructed, it could be if Mr. Patel said to Reena, put all the files in an order. Right? Then it could be an instruction. But bring all the files to the conference room, meaning it is giving an expression, I am going to the conference room, bring all the files there. Okay, so it would be ordered. Mr. Smith said to Susan, prepare the dinner for 4 guests tonight. The statement clearly reflects that Susan must be a cook. Susan must be a helper, a maid, right? So, of course, Miss Smith is giving an order to Susan. She ordered Susan to prepare the dinner for 4 guests that night, right? The cops said to miscreants, stop firing. The cops commanded. They are cops, they would command. They would not instruct, right? The cops commanded the miscreants to stop firing. General said, shoot at the sight of enemy. General commanded the soldiers to shoot at the sight of enemy. You must be thinking that it can be ordered also. General ordered to shoot at the sight of enemy, right? But general has an authority to command also. To command meaning he is commanding the brigade. He is leading the troops, right? So in that sense, we say general commanded the soldiers to shoot at the sight of enemy. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now advice and suggestion. Now here you have to observe very carefully. There is a slight change. Doctor said to the patient, quit smoking. Doctor advised the patient to quit smoking. Doctor said to the patient, take your medicine regularly. Doctor advised the patient to take medicine regularly. Now said to is changed into advised, and the remaining sentences change the same way. But if I say doctor suggested the patient that he should quit smoking, when we say suggested Anmol, then we have not to use non-finite. Then we have to remove comma, inverted commas, and we have to combine the sentence with that. Doctor suggested the patient that he should, he meaning patient, he should quit smoking. Doctor suggested the patient that he should take his medicine regularly. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Rohit said to his sister, avoid mobile phone. Rohit advised his sister to avoid mobile phone. But Rohit suggested his sister that she should avoid her mobile phone. Right? Mother said to me, don't eat junk food. Mother advised me not to eat junk food. Now, please look at this sentence very carefully. This sentence is different. This is different imperative from others. What is the difference with this imperative?
Ma'am, not.
Not. This is a negative imperative. Right? This is a negative sentence. So how to change negative imperative? Not to. Advised me not to. Right? If I say mother said to me, eat healthy food, you would say mother advised me to eat healthy food. Right? But when there is a negative imperative, then you have to write not before to, and rest of the sentence is the same. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
The teacher said to Anmol, write neatly to get good marks. Can you change, please?
Teacher.
Sorry, just a minute. I wanted to give you a negative imperative actually, right? The teacher said to Anmol, don't write untidily.
teacher said to me.
No.
Teacher advised me
Yes.
not to.
Right.
Ma'am, what is the rest
Not
sentence?
to write untidily.
Untidily.
Got it?
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
So how you are using not before to? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Mother suggested me that I should not eat junk food. When it is suggested, then it is a simple sentence. Suggested me that I should not eat junk food. Do remember it would be I should, you should only, nothing else. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now here it is warning and caution. Right? The old man said to the children, do not play with fire. He wants to say that fire is dangerous. Okay. The old man warned the children not to play with fire. Again, this is negative imperative. Right? So the old man warned the children not to play with fire. The examiner said to the students, stop talking while writing, otherwise you will be penalized. Now here what it is? It is not a caution. It is a warning. What is a warning? You will be penalized. The examiner warned the students to stop talking, otherwise they would be penalized. So said to has been changed into warn. Parents said to their children, don't go to crowded places. Parents cautioned their children not to go to the crowded places. When you go somewhere with your friends, no, often the mother says, don't talk to strangers. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is it? It is caution. Caution is to be careful. Right? That means you have to be careful of the strangers. You are not going to mix up with them. You are not going to talk to them. They can be dangerous. Right? And warning is given because of harmful results which are foreseen. Okay. Parents said to their children, avoid talking to strangers. Parents cautioned their children to avoid talking to strangers. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now permitted or allowed or forbade. Permitted or allowed, both can be used. Either permitted or allowed can be used. If it is don't type of imperative, then of course there can be somewhere disallowed also. But usually in place of disallowed, we use forbade. Now here it is. Mr. Gupta said to the reporter, come in please. It seems that Mr. Gupta, the reporter might have asked, may I come in? And Mr. Gupta said, come in please. So Mr. Gupta permitted the reporter to come in. If it was an order, no, Anmol, then Mr. Gupta must have said to the reporter, come in. Then it could be an order. But when he says, come in please, he has given the permission. So Mr. Gupta permitted the reporter to come in, right? The teacher said to the students, write with any type of pen. Meaning you can write with any type of pen. You can use any type of pen. So the teacher allowed the students to write with any type of pen. And you can also say the teacher permitted the students to write with any type of pen. Okay. Mother said to me, go to the park and play with your friends. Meaning you can go. So mother allowed me to go to the park and play with my friends. He said to his friend, do not sit here. Yes. Now observe this sentence carefully. Here we are using forbade. He forbade his friend to sit there. He forbade his friend, meaning he told his friend not to sit there. right? It does not express anywhere that permission is not granted sort of sentence. No, it is simply, as a friend one says, do not sit here, meaning it's not advisable. So then it would be, he forbade his friend to sit there, right? The librarian said, do not make any noise. The librarian forbade the students to make any noise, meaning not to make any noise. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Shall I go to the next?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now imperative sentences with let. The sentences that begin with let, they are also imperative sentences. For example, let's go for a walk. Let's play together. Let's have an evening stroll. Let's go to see a film, etc. Okay. Now here it is. He said, let us go home. He proposed to his friends that they should go home. So let us go home. What does it express? A proposal, an offer. Let us go home. He offered to his friend that they should go home. He proposed to his friends that they should go home. Now here, to infinitive is not used. It's the same format as that for suggested. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I said to friends, let us go for a picnic. I suggested my friends that we should go for a picnic. It can be I asked my friends that we should go for a picnic. I recommended to my friends that we should go for a picnic. Okay. I said to the old man, let me stay here for a while. I requested the old man that I might be allowed to stay there for a while. Because here it is, let me stay here. Or it can be, I requested the old man that I should be allowed to stay there for a while. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Any doubt about it?
No.
No? This is based on imperative sentences. Here, right? The master said to his servant, when you read imperatives, you should also read very carefully and try to make up who says to whom. Right? Just as, for example, we did, Mr. Gupta said to Reena, bring files, bring all the files to the conference room. So from there, we made out that it should be an order. Okay. So this is what will be helping you to find out the expression. The master said to his servant, bring me a newspaper. Yes, Anmol.
The master ordered
Right.
his servant to
Yes.
bring him a newspaper.
Very good. Very correct. The master to his servant would always order. Right. And the sentence also say, bring me a newspaper, bring me a glass of water, bring my medicine here, bring my spectacles, sort of things. Sit down and learn your lesson, boys, said the teacher. Yes. Start with the teacher. You will find reported speech sometimes this way also, like the reporting verb is given towards the end. No problem. You will begin it with the subject, okay? The teacher, you will begin from the teacher. Yes.
The teacher instructed
Very good.
boys to sit down and learn your lesson.
And learn?
Your lesson.
Learn
Their lesson.
their lesson. Right. Very well said. The teacher instructed boys to sit down and learn their lesson. Do remember the pronouns have to be changed, okay? She said to me, please wait here till I return.
She requested me
Yes.
To please wait here till.
No, not to please wait.
Okay.
Or please, what have you used here?
Okay. She requested me.
Requested me. Yes.
To wait here till.
Yes.
She returned.
Till she returned. Right? Okay. Here, one more change is required which you didn't make. I would like you to read yourself and make out. Yes.
I don't know.
You just read it. Read louder.
Okay. She requested me.
Requested.
Sorry.
Huh.
She requested me to wait there till
Right. Right. Got it. So you had not changed here.
Yeah.
Fine. Why I asked you to read it again? Because when you do it yourself, Anmol, then you will understand better that yes, here I am making mistake and next time you will not make. Okay. So she requested me to wait there till she returned. Okay. The mother said to her daughter, get up early and go out for a walk. The mother said to her daughter, get up early and go out for a walk.
The mother suggested her mother to get up early and go out.
Her daughter.
Okay.
The mother suggested her daughter
to get up early.
When you say suggested, would you use infinitives?
Sorry?
When you use suggested, the expression, the reporting verb, would you say to get up? The mother suggested her daughter to get up. Remember what we had discussed for suggestion?
Should.
How?
Okay, the mother suggested her mother to she should get up early and go out for a walk.
Yes. Now read again.
The mother suggested her daughter to.
You will not say to.
Okay.
That
she should get up early and go out for a walk.
Yes. Once again.
The mother suggested her daughter that she should get up early and go out for a walk.
Yes. Now it is correct. Got it? So now next time, whenever you do, you will remember that you were making the mistake here. And what mistake, that also you will remember, and then you will never repeat that mistake. Okay? Yes. All right. The teacher said to the boys, do not make a noise in the class.
The teacher instructed the boys to do not make a noise in the class.
Repeat. And just read carefully what you said.
Okay. The teacher instructed boys not to make a noise in the class.
Right. The teacher instructed the boys not to make a noise in the class. If I say, and more you use forbade here.
The teacher forbade boys.
Yes.
Make a noise in the class.
To make a noise in the class.
Okay.
The teacher forbade the boys to make a noise in the class. Okay. Yes. The principal said to the boys, do not play at this time and go to your classes.
The principal forbade boys to play at this time and go to your classes.
Now here in this sentence, listen carefully. You cannot use forbid. You know why? Because in the first action, it is do not, it is negative imperative. But the second action is affirmative imperative. So when you say forbade, meaning not to play, it goes the message not to go to your classes. Got it? So here, when you get such a sentence, then you have to be careful. You are not using forbid. Simply you would say, the principal instructed the boys not to play at that time and go to their classes. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The father said to his son, do not drive fast as the road is very busy.
The father warned
Okay, good, very good. Yes.
his son to
Not to.
The father warned his son not to drive fast as the road was very busy.
Right. Very well said. The said to is changed into warned here. Yes, it is a warning. You could use caution also, but warning is also correct. Well done. The teacher said to the boys, bring your book and stand near me.
The teacher instructed.
Is it an instruction? The teacher said to the boys, bring your book and stand near me.
Command, order.
The teacher
ordered
the boys to bring their book and stand near her. Right?
Okay.
Okay. The saint said, if you want to be happy, abstain from bad habits. No. This is not an imperative. Leave it. Okay. The old man, no, this is also interrogative. Yes. Socrates said, be quiet and have patience.
Socrates requested.
Why requested? There is no such expression, beta.
Socrates advised.
Socrates advised, yes.
To be quiet and have patience.
Correct. Okay. The policeman said, stand up and follow me.
The policeman ordered
right
to stand up and follow him.
Follow him. That's all. Is that clear? Yes. Any doubt here?
No, ma'am.